Órale Simón, here we go again. Ya tú sabes, vamos a empezar a hablar de esas tetas. I mean, yo quiero decir estas mujeres, de que respect women, ya tú sabes, pero que ahora que sí, vamos a ver este banner, vamos a ver qué podemos hacer con esto. I'm just kidding, let me stop fucking around. Yo no puedo hablar español así para todo el tiempo, ya tú sabes. Okay, so going into it, shout out to Soldex in the Discord. Hopefully I don't dox myself with that. Do I dox myself with this? No, I don't. Good. Alright, so going into it, let's go into the BBS news. Like I said, shout out to Soldex. Shout out to Caleb for not listening to the audience and making 7 out of 10 limited characters for epic raids. I wouldn't be surprised if we get Hikone, Neliel, and Grimjow as a rerun banner sometime soon, along with maybe even... nah, we probably won't get Unohana. Maybe in the next couple months. I don't know. But either way, expect a rerun for Can't Figure Your Own World Volume 1. If they don't, I don't understand why they're even doing this. And this banner seems to be... They seem to be following the same... God... Oh my god. Please, Caleb. Just listen to us for once. You know? Give us 15 characters instead of just 10. Give us the Guild Quest bonus. Like, stop excluding people. Anyways, going into it, we're here to talk about the end of the month banner. This is what we're here for. I'm going to break down all these characters as quickly as I possibly can. I did record this video and I absolutely hated it because it was like a 20-minute video. And I just want to get straight into the point. I'm not going to show any gameplay, so apologies for that. I'm just going to quickly go over the characters. This swimsuit banner, guys, the ticket, keep in mind, it is a 20% chance to get a banner and a 20% chance to get last year's banner. So Soifon, Halibel, and Orihime, the old ones. And, I mean, those characters are still good, but it's only a 40% chance to actually get a swimsuit character. And then the 60% chance, keep in mind, goes from Tech Udu Power Chad all the way up to the Power Aizen Mind Shunsui Speed Shinji banner. This means that there is no characters from this year, from 2019, in this character pack except for this swimsuit banner, literally. That's kind of disappointing to me. Now, we do have Soldex's site pulled up so we can quickly go over these characters. Rangaku, just short, sweet, and simple. I don't really like playing with her. I don't particularly care for her, aside from being good for her Strong Attack 2. 24-second cooldown, 50-hit Vortex, 7 enemies there. You lay down that Vortex, you get an easy 350 hits, assuming that you don't even use your Strong Attack 1, your Strong Attack 3, your normal attacks to actually get more hits in. She's just a very good value character for Guild Quest. She has a an enhanced recovery link for 25%. This is good for... Inheritance Zone, Extreme Co-op if you actually need a healer, if you want to get some quick heals in. She has good stats as well, like relatively good stats, so she's not bad as a linking partner. I mean, she has Frenzy, so she's not like a bad character. She's usable. She's absolutely usable. But in my opinion, I don't really use her aside from anything but Guild Quest. Going into Raruka, I don't particularly use her too often. She's actually a very good character. She's very, very underrated in my opinion. Human Affiliation, Arankar Killer, Strong Attack Recharge, and Infinite Boost with the Enhancer and Strong Attack Recharge link. 761 Spiritual Pressure, really, really good friend for speed characters if you want to link her up. Strong Attack 3 is a charge attack with a 1000 radius. I don't particularly like charged strong attacks except for maybe like something along the lines of like Renji, Ulquiorra, and Raruka, like those that have at least 1000 radius when you charge it fully. I don't particularly like charged strong attacks to begin with, but I mean, I'll settle as long as they have at least 1000 radius, not gonna lie. Her first strong attack is an AoE into projectile, which is quite interesting. Melee/range. I don't particularly like this either. She does have weakening on her strong attack 3 and strong attack 1 and her special, and she also has a debilitator of 5 seconds. So if you clap the weaken off, like, she's definitely very, very, very good. She's definitely serviceable. I don't know if she's really good at autoing. I think she's serviceable only because of the enhancer/boost. I think that's a 33. It's a 30 to 33% stat boost for 30 seconds. It is 30 seconds, right? Or am I going crazy? 20 seconds with enhancer of 10 seconds. Yeah. So 30-second boost. And yeah, it increases your strength, defense, and focus. So very good character in my opinion. But she's also been re-released so often that I wouldn't be surprised if everybody here has her already. Strong Attack Recharge, Arankar Affiliation with an Arankar Killer. Neliel, in my opinion, is a very, very good character. She's pretty fun to play with, but she falls under the range trap where she doesn't kill as fast as she could if she was a melee character. Spiritual Pressure, 774. Frenzy with Devastation. She does have Bruiser and Sprinter +1. She's a range character, so keep that in mind. Debilitator +2 seconds. She does have Burn on everything along with Weaken Defense on her special, so her special is definitely a boss killer. With the Debilitator, with the Weaken Defense, she then Burn. Like, she's just an overall good character. Full screen 3rd strong attack. Strong attack 1 is a stupidly long range projectile, and her strong attack 2 is I want to say something akin to White Zangetsu, where it's an AoE and... oh no, it's an AoE that turns into a projectile. So it's probably something along the lines of this new Yoruichi. Going into Soifun, just the overall good value NAD character. She's pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. Like, she doesn't really have like a crazy good range to her, in my opinion. But like where she falters there, in my opinion, she does have like an elongated vortex, so that's good. That's gonna be good for autoing Inheritance Zone. She does have pretty good range on her, considering she's a melee character. And yeah, I mean, she's a Soul Reaper Captain with an Aranko Killer, NAD Link with a Bruiser 50%. So overall 70% Bruiser altogether, which is, with a PvE killer, that's very, very good, especially for her time. Going into Halibel, Strong Attack Recharge, Hollow Killer. We don't really have much competition for Hollow Killers for mine. We have Jushiro and Shinji, which in my opinion, those are actually very, very, very good units. The rest are also time limited, where you have Mind Kisuke and Mind... Damn, dude, I'm trying to remember. Let me quickly go Mind, and then Hollow Killer. Yeah, oh yeah, and Soifun. And this Yukio's bad. Shuhei is a NAD character. I don't really like using him, to be honest. That's a personal preference. Orihime, one of the best autoing units in the game. She does have a barrier +3 for yourself and a +1 for your entire party. She is really, really good because she's ranged, but not only that, as you can see, her normal attacks, even though she's ranged, she also has a longer reach of 20%, which is actually really, really, really rare for ranged characters. She has Bombardment and Weakened Defense on her special, so if you run Chappies on her, like, the Bombardment's useless, but the Weakened Defense will effectively help you deal significantly more damage with your NAD. She has a full screen 3rd strong attack and a very good strong attack 1, well, good range strong attack 1, where you're going to be guard breaking left and right. And then on top of that, her 2nd strong attack is 40-second cooldown, which is not necessarily a bad thing with the cooldown being so long, because since she's a NAD character, you're going to want to be using your NAD more often than not anyways. She does have Soul Reaper Killer, which is excellent, human affiliation, and yeah, just an overall good value character. 750 attack with a long reach +20%. Damage inflicted at full stamina is only going to be really good if you manual for the most part, but with her barrier, she might actually be able to keep it for quite some time. Alright, so going into the banner characters now, I really want to go over this. Orihime is quite interesting because I feel like they goofed. Like, I don't particularly like human killers. As of right now, there's only Tech New Year Mayuri with the human killer, and the problem with that is the only real use for these characters as of right now is going to be probably Tower of Ordeals. No, it's not Tower of Ordeals, excuse me. Yeah, Tower of Ordeals floor 15, excuse me, what am I talking about? So, Tower of Ordeals floor 15, you want a quote-unquote human killer. However, ooh, excuse me, sorry for the burp, I've been drinking way too much water. Very quickly, actually. So, the thing is, with Tower of Ordeals floor 15, you could literally do that with any character with Poison, Burn, a Laceration, and Debilitator, and a Strong Attack Recharge Link. Like, those characters literally bypass that floor 15 stage regardless of whatever killer you have. So in my opinion, her getting human killer is kind of superfluous, considering we don't currently have Stern Ridders yet, which could completely change starting next month should we actually start getting Stern Ridders / Quincy's and etc, etc. That being said, I don't see humans being like prevalent as PvE content and just simply bosses. And human killer is a 20% killer. Don't get it twisted. This isn't a 40% killer like a spotter or captain. Okay, so going into it, very, very, very high stats, lower than average attack, but that's fine because she's a strong attack recharge with Frenzy. She does have Devastation as well. Long Reach plus 20% and Bruiser plus 20%. She is a melee character. Weakened defense on her special, so she's going to be dealing significantly more damage. Keep in mind that all these characters actually have a slow duration of minus 100%. Gives them immunity. That's probably going to be for the epic raid that's coming out, just to make them more desirable, I guess, as if they're not already desirable enough. Like Orihime, oh my god, bro, like she's like the ideal thick woman you want, like back in high school. At least for me anyways. Alright, so going into it, strong attack 3 is full screen, strong attack 1 is a lunge, which in my opinion is very, very good. Her second strong attack, however, I despise it. It locks you into place. It lasts quite a long time, and the problem with this is going to get you killed in Awakened Ultimate Epic Raids if you're not careful. Like, you're gonna have to be very, very careful when you drop this. So, like, a character like this, I think that I would actually run... Well, no, I mean... never mind, I'm wrong. Because, like, this is for Ultimate Epic Raids, not Awakened Ultimate Epic Raids. I forgot that we're gonna actually get a whole new set of time-limited characters for Awakened Epic Raids that you're gonna want to summon for. Oh, come on, Caleb, fix your shit, bro. Alright. So either way, I don't like the strong attack 2 because it locks you into place. Her special does have weakened defense, full screen, deals significant damage. And on top of that, she has insta-kill on it. And she has a team heal of 60% on it as well, which is actually, in my opinion, really, really cool. Because like you'll be able to insta-kill bosses. And in my opinion, like for floor like 15, if you want to just like get it done and over with, the insta-kill mechanic is actually really cool. Just makes life hella easier. So going into Yoruichi, personally, one of the characters that I want the most as to play character, I want Orihime the most because I don't have a tech bonus character, and that sucks. But she is a Soul Reaper affiliation with no affiliation killer. I am glad that Caleb has done quite a good job at what is it called? They've been inserting these no affiliation characters more into Guild Quest, Droplet Zone, Inheritance Zone. I don't know about Extreme Co-op. I haven't done Extreme Co-op in like a year and a half. But they've done a good job at inserting no affiliation character enemies just pretty much all around the board, which is good. Sure, we haven't gotten any raids, but that's because we literally haven't gotten any raids whatsoever lately, because KLab be stingy as hell. And I'm just kidding. I mean, they gave us Senkaimon again, which is kind of crazy. So going into it, her stats are very, 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 very good. As you can see here, above 1,000 stamina, 778 spiritual pressure, slow immunity, debilitator plus 5 seconds. She does have weakening on everything, and she probably has some of my favorite gameplay for a seasonal character that I've seen in quite some time. Very good range projectile like Uryu or New Year Quincy Ichigo. The second strong attack is an AoE vortex-like projectile. So she actually does a vortex, brings everyone into the middle, and then pushes them outward, just as they did with the strong attack 1. Not really that much range on the strong attack 1 for the radius, but that's I think it's fine. Magnification turns into like a vortex, the attract 10 hit, and then on top of that, the strong attack 3. Now, the strong attack 3 is a full screen, and the flavor on it is actually really, really good. By flavor, I mean like it appeals to like swimsuit characters. Like she actually attacks with her beach volleyball. Full screen special with weakening, debilitator plus 5 seconds. There's nothing really to hate on besides if she was a melee character, she would be busted. She has weaken on literally all of her attacks. Like all of her attacks have multi hits except for her NAD, obviously. But overall, like this character seems to be like she's gonna be stupid fun, especially considering she's a Yoruichi / Soifun, which means that she has a Sprinter +2 built in, so she's gonna have 4 flash steps like right off the bat once you get her to 6-star and level up her soul tree. Kukaku is probably one of the most interesting characters. Like I personally love water in attacks, and I feel like her strong attacks look really, really good. However, she does falter with her third strong attack, which is not a full screen. It's actually a 900 radius. Fortunately, it looks to be bigger than Zomari's, but a 900 radius is a 900 radius at the end of the day. So she is a strong attack damage 20% link. Thankfully, they didn't nerf her spiritual pressure like they've been doing for some of the past characters. She is a no affiliation with Killer of a wrong card. Now keep in mind, she's no affiliation because she's not a Soul Reaper, she's just a spirit. I saw that a lot in the comments, like, why is she no affiliation? How is she no affiliation? That's why. Come on, guys, get with the program. So Sprinter +1, Long Reach +20%, Bruiser +20%. She is a melee-based character. Devastation +40%, and Frenzy pretty much go hand in hand. Slow immunity for the epic raids. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the banner. Now, going into it, now, should you actually summon on this banner? Like, honestly, if you're missing all the swimsuit banners like I am, I would recommend maybe doing like 750 to 1,000 orbs if you have that to spare. I want to say make sure that you can actually save up to the guaranteed 6th step of anniversary if possible. Keep in mind, we're most likely going to get 1,000 Year Blood War next month. I want to say, how much is it usually? Like, I think it's like 1,350 orbs to actually do the 6 steps of step ups, something along those lines, assuming they don't change the formula. But like, all these characters are actually good in my opinion. They all have their own uses. Like, Veruca's a very good support. Neliel's pretty good. She's okay at autoing. I don't think she's really all that great. She's probably the weakest in the banner in terms of utility, aside from like Rangaku, just because Rangaku's only good in Guild Quest in my opinion. Orihime is good at autoing. Halibel's a good holo killer. She has a good kit as well. And Soifon's just a really good autoing unit. Yoruichi, Orihime, and Kukaku, all updated stats. Like, they're gonna be good in epic raids. They're gonna most likely be good in Guild Quest, except for maybe Yoruichi. Actually, Yoruichi might actually be somewhat serviceable, only because she has the 4 flash steps and strong attack recharge. Kukaku might falter behind just because she doesn't have a full screen 3rd strong attack. But like, I mean, they're all gonna have their own uses, which is good, and they all have PvE killers, which except for her, like Orihime. Why'd they give you human killer? God damn it, dude. I keep forgetting she has human killer. That sucks. But yeah, honestly, I will say that overall I'm very disappointed with K-Lab because they didn't change this epic raid advantage. They, like, dude, everybody was telling you, just put the guild quest function in. You could even limit it even more so. Just put like ×2 damage for like a holo killer, you know? And unfortunately, like, K-Lab's done a very poor job at releasing holo killers. Like, right here, the only holo killers that I can see, we don't have a holo killer. Again. Oh, God damn it, K-Lab. Like, why?